So when I'm 80, 90, 500 years old, I will always be making music in whatever capacity. All my devotion, one of a kind. I remember the sun is setting on the earth's horizon. Darkness will be upon us soon. We all are living in a world of tyrants. That's, I never really thought about that, I just kind of, how I describe myself. How I describe myself. I don't know, I'm rather passionate, that I can tell you. I do love passion in my music, and I like to express passion. So in that regard, again, to give you a simplistic answer, to give you a simplistic one-word answer, I'll say passion. I get my stars and eyes. I just love music, to be honest. I started off just with the love for music, and that's what's led me here, pretty much. I don't think I'd be an artist if I didn't love music. Give you a simplistic answer, I'd say, my love for music is why I'm an artist. COVID has been a double-edged sword. I mean, from a positive perspective, it's given me time to kind of slow down. It's slowed time down a little bit. Now I'm home a lot more, so I have much more time to create, much more time to ponder, much more time to be in tune with myself spiritually, and every other facet of my being. So in that way, COVID has impacted me positively as an artist. Now, negatively, obviously we can't perform. Earlier this year, and I had planned to maybe perhaps put a band together and kind of hit the circuit a bit and perform and go to places and kind of, make my presence felt that way. But obviously COVID hit, and that kind of threw things off as far as releasing music is concerned. You didn't know if to release, you didn't know how long the pandemic was going to last, you didn't know how long the lockdown was going to last. So, it kind of left things in a bit of a kind of limbo. Work hard to master your art. I know today, the art or the quality of the art isn't really at the forefront. You can be the best and not really be considered first. Oftentimes those with more social cachet, as far as, the amount of followers, the amount of, the TikTok virility, TikTok virality, I guess. These are the things that often are considered and prioritized. But you can get any of those things if you don't have mastery of your art, or your art isn't good. You're not going to keep people around. So I think your first mission as an artist is to work hard to master your art form. And then yes, you got to work on the marketing aspect. You got to figure out what it is you want to project to the world as an artist, image-wise, sound-wise. But first and foremost, whatever it is you want to do, be a singer, rapper, painter, you have to, study the craft. Study the craft, practice it, and be consistent. A lot of influences. We be here all day. We talk about my influences. Michael Jackson, Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, Parliament Funkadelic. I like a whole lot of people. Bob Marley. I like. I actually like Frank Sinatra. I listen to him a lot too. I like Hector Lavoe because I'm very into Latin music, salsa. I'm a huge Latin music person. I like Fela Kuti. I like a wide range of people. I listen to many different genres of music. So we'd be all day if I gave you a complete list of who I felt my influences are. So those are just a few to start off with. Born an artist. I've been an artist all my life. I believe that's my purpose here. That's what I was formed to do by the one who formed me. So I'll say I've been an artist all my life. My mother was telling me, actually speaking to my mom the other day, she was telling me a story about me dancing, you know, and entertaining people when they would come around. Like she told me, she said as a toddler I really loved Michael Jackson, and that when people would come, I'd be saying beat it, I'd be dancing and hopping around, entertaining people. So I was born an artist, you know, I don't remember. I was born an artist, I was born to do this. So at some point, I don't remember the exact moment. Maybe as a teenager, that was when I intimated within myself and I made up my mind that this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I'm not one of those people that feels you can ever retire from music. Again, if it's your purpose, if this is what you put here for, if it's your spiritual practice, then there is no such thing as retirement. For me, it is my spiritual practice, you know. So, just like in spirituality, you know, you work to attain righteousness. That should be your utmost goal. My utmost goal as an artist is to attain mastery, and I don't, you know, and that is a process that I think is never ending. So, you know, I don't look at music as just a commercial means to an end, a tool of exploitation to enrich myself as an individual. No, to me it's a spiritual practice. It's something that's ongoing for the rest of my days. So when I'm 80, 90, 500 years old, I will always be making music in whatever capacity. If no one cares about it, I don't care.